Hi, this is Steve Outing of the Digital News Test Kitchen at the University of Colorado Boulder, and this is my entry to the April 2012 Carnival of Journalism. So my most dangerous journalistic idea is to embrace journalistic algorithms. So when I say that phrase, a lot of people are, probably have an uncomfortable feeling about this idea of that computer scientists, technologists are starting to create systems that can take data from, say, a company earnings report, high school football game, stats, whatever, and then craft a story that's indistinguishable from what a human reporter might do. So my first point is going to be that that's actually, I think, a good thing, especially considering how many journalists we've lost to layoffs and whatnot in recent years. Let's say that these algorithms get better, and if we can put those to use on stuff like company earnings report stories, stuff like reports that come out of the government on the economic condition every month, like clockwork, high school football games, whatnot. This is all very routine stuff. It's kind of the drudge work of journalism. If we can get that stuff to be created by machines with some human editing oversight, that could be a good thing. And then we have our remaining journalists, which hopefully will have more and more over time, but hopefully the ones that we still have left will be able to focus on the really important stuff. Investigative, public affairs, reporting, just things that are important, do more enterprise reporting, and leave the judge work to the machines. That's not necessarily such a horrible idea. The other area where I think it's potentially really interesting, this is a more specific application, is for mobile news on smartphones. So I've run into a couple of companies recently that what they can do is actually take a news article, say, or any article, and then condense it and just pull out the most important parts. So, for example, there's a company in Utah called Time Starved. When I saw one of the things that they're working on, if you had a book, say, that was going to take 5 hours to read, and you had 45 minutes, then the idea is you'd be able to click a button, say, I'd like a 45-minute version of this book, and you got it. Another company out of Israel called Fact Summary is also just doing some interesting stuff. They will allow you to take a story and it will highlight the key parts of it, so that if you don't have a lot of time and you want to crank through maybe a lot of stories quickly, just read the highlighted stuff, and then you'll get a really good idea of what's in the story. So if you can then take that concept and think about news for smartphones, this could be actually very interesting. So one of the big trends right now is this idea of responsive design. So it's creating one piece of content, one article, and then because of the responsive design technology, as that gets published out, is formatted for a PC or for a tablet or for a smartphone. So with smartphones, though, I really think that we want probably much shorter articles, much more information-dense articles, and that's what the technology that I just described could do. So it can potentially make the smartphone news experience much more relevant to the device and much more valuable to how people use smartphones to get news. So I think that's one potentially very positive and promising area where journalistic algorithms could be quite valuable. So we'll have to see where this goes, but yeah, maybe it sounds a little bit dangerous in terms of, oh, is this going to lose more journalistic jobs? I'm tending not to look at it that way, and we'll see where it goes. Thanks.